Good to be back.
It's
Cold,
good to be-
chilly morning.
Oh my goodness, it is chilly. It's
The Colonel's reverted to his winter hat.
I've gone winter hat. Yeah, I've had a bit of a haircut. I went and saw your mate,
Oh,
Eddie, across the road.
He only does one haircut. That's the thing. Like, and it's just
He
like
does it
his.
well.
It's
It does-
exactly the same as his.
One of the young gentlemen there helped me, so he was like, "I'm going to get the scissors," and I said, "Look, I'll tell you what. See those clippers?
Yeah.
I need 3 levels of clipping." And that was it. So I've
That's
gone.
what they do.
I've basically gone skinhead, but
They're
that's
awesome.
okay.
They're
you
the
know.
best. It's fantastic. But no, it's lovely to be inside on a warm Guitar Colonel studio.
Guitar Colonel Studio Day.
And we're off on a journey back to an era I love.
Yes, the 70s. And I just put out the theme as the 70s, but I could pretty much do that all year.
Sure.
So, but
You trimmed it down.
I've trimmed it into the early 70s, and we could almost do that all year as well. But then for me, there's like the early 70s, 71, amazing year. As Michael Ray sent me a very good link about 1971.
Yeah.
And all the good stuff that came out of 71. And then there's kind of the jazz fusion-y mid-70s. And then there's also the cheesy 70s, like
Sure.
January by Pilot, which I still want to do that.
Slade.
Slade. Yeah, I think they were around almost all of the 70s. They've been around a long time. And then late 70s kind of punk and new
that's
wave
the
and whatever.
greatest.
But
What's
I'm
astonishing
going.
is so many of those bands came to New Zealand. So there was a very big time for live music in New Zealand. So we had Slade, we had Elton John, we had Billy Joel,
keep talking.
we had
I'm going to move our camera.
all of these
just-
astonishing bands come and perform live. I guess they were young guys and they wanted to get to have a nice holiday in the bottom of the world. And amazingly, New Zealanders appreciated live music at the time. So,
Yes.
but we've found a couple of treasures to ensure we remain in the era because our amps are from about this era.
Yes.
And we've matched them with guitars.
Well, let's have a look at what we're playing. Tommy Boyce is on, Michael Ray's on. Hello, Tommy and Michael.
I was delighted to see this hasn't sold, which is terrible because I know you're in the business of actually selling guitars, not
I am in the
collecting them.
business.
But thrilled when we were going to do 1972
Yes.
that the 1972 ES325 was still on the shelf, so I've nabbed it.
This thing
it's a
is...
weird guitar.
How... The condition... Now, okay, I'm trying to sell it, so let's be real here. But
Don't
pulling
buy it.
my Allen's and Billy Hyde's sales hat off for 1 second, this
Yeah.
thing is in unbelievable condition for something from
It's pristine
72.
and it has the tailpiece, which is so authentic for that era. It's an odd guitar, and they made variations of it. They did have one with 2 F-holes, I read recently.
Yes.
But this is the single F-hole, plastic panel,
Yes.
easily maintained, economical, rosewood-necked ES325 from 1972.
It's amazing.
Not a reproduction,
No.
the real thing.
The real deal.
Only
No breaks.
$1 million.
It's only 1 million here, and we'll chuck in. We'll chuck in Henry, who's
Yeah.
he's really not doing too much at the moment. Paul James Noonan is on. Good morning, gents. Good morning, Paul.
PJ.
I'll just like some comments. I'm supposed to do that. I like that.
Yeah.
And Mark Teague, I like, and Scott Murfitt.
Oof.
I like you.
Yeah,
There we go.
fantastic. So you struggled because I got the genuine 70s guitar, although there's a couple out there. So what did you get?
I've got. This is not genuine. This is a 71 Telecaster reissue. You've zoomed in, there's no sign of Sir Nigel's right hand.
Oh, okay.
Or
Goodness
the
me.
end of the Colonel's neck. Can you move the camera or push the wall back?
Gee. Oh, that's curious to us because
Okay.
our monitor's not showing that
Our
at
monitor
all.
is not showing this. Morning ladies. Oh, morning lads. Love early 70s.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, just have another look and tell us how we're going there.
Try turning it off and on again.
Try, just try unplugging it at the wall and turning it back on.
Yeah.
So this is a Japanese
Oh, always good.
71 reissue. This is a 2017, and spotless. and as you would expect for 2017. But it's kind of odd to be playing something spotless from last year, and then something spotless from all that time
50
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
So thinner neck on that model from the looks of it.
Yeah,
Not the baseball bat.
No, definitely not a baseball bat neck. In fact, once they sort of got past the mid 60s, it was pretty much Michael Ray, I'll blow up my iPad.
Yeah,
I can everything, says Mark Teague. Okay, well, very
Cool.
good, sir.
Good.
Okay, well, and how have you been anyway?
That's been a fabulous week, you know.
Yes.
Raining,
yes.
cold.
Yes.
But it's the depths of winter, and I've got a holiday coming up soon enough, so I
It
just
is.
endure this.
It's
So
been quite a, well, honestly, quite a horrible week in Melbourne, but we're not, I won't get into that too much.
no, I just look forward to getting inside and playing guitar. Really.
Yes. Let's do a tune, because each week I get someone...
The tsunami of complaints.
The tsunami of complaints
is
about,
welling
will you
offshore."
guys shut up and play something? All right, sir. We're going to do it. We're going to have a look at St. Louis by the Easy Beats.
Yeah.
Oz Classics. Stevie Wright.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So, now, okay, someone's going to technically say, yeah, but I think that was released in 69. Well, yeah, you're right. They're right at the end of 69, but you would have heard it on the radio in 70. Come
Absolutely.
On, you know,
It did get a bit of airplay, didn't it? And
did you, being from New Zealand, did you know that song, Sir Nigel?
No, and the Easy Beats were off our radar. If I look, I've got this lovely book of all the great live gigs in New Zealand in history, and that
Yes.
they don't make it. You know, Skyhooks did, but
Yeah.
no Easy Beats. So this has been a journey of discovery. And I actually heard this song first on Rock Quiz.
Right, yeah, right.
And
So, we
I
were
just-
talking
I was,
about that before.
I was blown away, going, that is the greatest song. When is that from? Who did that? And
yeah.
there we were. So it was a big gap in my life, not knowing these blokes.
I'll just tell a very quick Skyhook story, because when I was a kid, I loved the Skyhooks. I had the
Yeah.
T-shirt and the whole thing.
Well, the important thing was this is the television era beginning. So we're starting to see music on TV as well.
Yes.
So, you know, if you're going on YouTube, it's a great era because you're seeing the first music video clips, none of which the singing is in fact in synchronization with the video. But that's okay. We knew they were miming.
Yes.
Some of them didn't even try, you know, as they were attempting to sort of subvert the whole genre.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see, you know, real live Skyhooks, and that's, you can go and actually see what guitars they played. Which
Yeah,
is another
yeah.
reason I went and grabbed the nice 335 shaped, and I suggested.
Well, I was
telly.
a big Red Simons fan, and I still am. And of course, a mate of mine is the producer on his show, so they always get coffee over at St. Ali's here. And I just happened to be there one morning, and they're always there, and I never say hello. I never say hello. And so the next minute I'm paying for my coffee, and I feel this shove into my shoulder quite hard. And hey, Stephen Shannon Stephen Bourne. I better get his name right. He's coming in this afternoon.
Indeed.
Deary me.
Yeah,
My
well,
cousin
if we
is
don't even actually get to play guitars this morning, that's fine because he's coming in.
He's coming in.
And he's worth 3 of me. So
I think I'm just going to spend the whole morning talking, and then I'll
Yeah.
wait till Shannon gets here, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to go.
that's a very
you know.
wise choice,
Yes.
actually. Now I'm a bit stressed. It's
I
like,
just
oh my
refer to
God.
him as Bourne.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's Bourne for guitar. My cousin is on from Quebec. Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va?
All right.
Tabarnak. Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, so
Skyhooks.
he shoulder charged me,
Yeah.
and I almost fell. Oh my God! You know, he's only kind of a skinny little guy. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, how do you know Ross?" Yeah, Ross is an ex-student of mine, and he's like, "Really? What sort of stuff are you teaching him?" And I said, secretly, I'm teaching him all your stuff. And he said, "Really? That's fantastic." So he was a super nice guy, and a hero of mine from the 70s. And when you
You've
meet
run into
heroes, and it's like, wow. Okay,
I
folks.
touch you because that's where he
Woo,
ran into you.
Yeah, he broke my arm, but
All
that's
right.
okay.
That's okay. Well, let's play some of their tunes. What?
Oh my God.
Show me the way to St. Louis.
Show me the way to St. Louis. Easy Beats. Okay, it's an A, folks. I'm just
Okay.
going to play a power rock
I'm
A.
gonna go an easy A.
Nice. And then I'm going to play a C and a D. Now I will tune this thing up if it's out of
Yeah.
tune. Okay. That's the beginning of
That
the
little
song.
combination. So you wouldn't. This is a bit more folky.
Yep. Yeah, you can do it that way. It sounds really cool in open chords as well. So the timing of it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a bit wacky.
That's going to do me in.
Yeah. It's not
Where's
actually
the
a
other
5,
3 beats gone?
It's in there, but it's just if you want to play along and count it, that's the best way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slight pause.
Right. So once again,
can,
the cleverness, 3 chords.
That's it.
But within those damn bars that I now
Yes.
ignore in music,
Yes.
they've done some clever, those squiggly, swimbly pause thingos.
They've done a slight little half beat in there, but now you can play that. You can play that "Spirit in the Sky" style, or ZZ Top style. Play your A and hold your C and your D.
And the classic thing is, this is where playing along is so helpful, because the moment they start playing that, I'll be able to follow it. But
Yes.
actually, loosely in my head, having a breath between
Yes, that's it.
just
Okay.
feels weird for a guy who wants to go all the time.
Well, we will have an all the time show soon. Now,
This is yoga of guitars.
okay, so that's the verse, right? That's it. And
Yep,
then
got it.
as soon as he starts changing that verse, it's an A. I'm just going to take, it's actually an A to a D, but I'm going to do it like this because it sounds like to me there's an A generating through the section there. I'm going to take this shape and I'm going to slide it up. If you watch Kevin Borich, the Australian Kevin Borich, not the New Zealand one.
Yeah.
If you watch Kevin Borich play it on the Rock Quiz vid, he's got a slide. And so he's playing the A and he's sliding up
to number 7.
to number 7. En français, numéro 7 pour my cousin, right?
Is he still? What strings is he hitting when he goes to the 7th fret? Is it?
It's just he's playing the.
It's got the A as well in
He's
there.
putting the A through it. Yeah.
So it's an A with a bit of a B in it.
So he's playing Keith Richards.
That's very
type singing.
nice.
And then it's D. Come on, people, da, da, da. Up to E. Show me. Da, 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 da. Now that little change, bump, bump,
Right.
bump, is a. I think this is right. Is a D, C, G, E minor. You
Right.
just hit open if you
All
want.
right.
Why not?
Okay. Well, it's going to be one of those things where following along is the secret.
We're going to leave the mics open and I can talk and play and do whatever. Now, the only other change is when it's that hook part, where I can't remember the lyrics to it, but
Sure.
you can play it as chords or you can play it the way the guitar player is doing it. I'm going to do it the way the guitar player is doing it, but if you want to do it as chords, I'll call out the chords. It's a D, which then, so I'm going to play a mini D, but play a D.
Right, just go a D.
B minor, F sharp minor.
F sharp is the one on the dot.
Yes, so go up to fret 9, but you want a minor, not a major.
So we've got to do the proper shapes.
That's it.
Run me
Back
again.
to D.
A D.
Yep. So it's a D,
Yep.
a B minor.
B, which is
Yes. F sharp minor. Back to a D, and then just go to an A. All right. Now okay, so that will work.
I'll be miming that bit for sure. Absolutely, 100% miming. Michael Ray will notice, but that's okay.
Michael Ray.
I'm good with him.
Shh, Michael Ray. You be quiet there.
My little miming secrets at that point.
So, but really, the main part of the song is the A, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then show me the way to St. Louis. Show me the way. Okay, I'm moving that A shape. Now you could just play an A to a D if you want. Right? Yeah, and then we've got the bump.
I'll tell you what I'm especially impressed with this is the clean sound out of this guitar is very good.
Man, it's spectacular.
It's tinkling. It's
That
lovely.
is almost a matching pair. It's a 72 Gibson into a 70 twin. And when Sir Bourne comes in here, as I've made him a Sir, I'll give him that 70. I'm just going to give it to him because I like his playing that much. Did I just say that? I hope we're not live. Okay, so let's just do it.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Give it a go. Here we go, folks. This is St. Louis by the Easy Beats. I'm putting Nigel under really immense pressure here.
Yeah.
But
Trust me,
cool.
I'm not really excited about that clever timing, but there's only 3 chords in it, so
That's
what
all
could
right.
possibly go wrong?
What can go wrong? Let's do it, folks. One, two, three, 4, 5.
Countryman friends, let me your ears. I'll tell you a tale of 50 years. I'm an old man who's all forlorn. I wanna see the city where I was born. I got a feeling that I can't stand. I wanna go home to my homeland. Ain't got no money, I ain't got a cent. I can't get on that train to help me. Show me the way to St. Louis. Show me.
It tests out your physical strength.
The fade out, another one of our favourite fade outs of all time. That is a great sort of ensemble number with so many different places to play those chords.
Absolutely, that is a Oz rock classic.
So these are the situations you may find yourself in with friends with guitars, and like that, there's at least 3 places you could clearly differentiate your chords on.
Yes.
For that one, somebody playing open, someone doing the power chords, someone fiddling up here.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a child
young
of the
fella.
70s, I loved that song, and I went and I think my dad bought me the Easy Beats anthology.
Wow.
On
What a
LP.
dad.
It's a double. Good dad.
Yeah.
And maybe in the 80s, I think that came out. So, because they reformed somewhere. Someone might chime in with that, but. Who's on? We've got Jimmy Hocking has joined.
No way.
Yes, okay.
I
said the other day, I'm going to pack up my shit and go home.
Yeah, like
That's
now.
it.
There's people.
We've got the Born, just Born.
Yeah,
Shannon
the Bourne Identity.
and Jimmy Hocking. So hold on.
Okay,
We've got
well,
Bob
great-
Tullett. We've got Michael Reyes back again. Hello, Bob. I better like that.
Yeah, greetings to all the great guitarists. Thanks for calling in and watching.
Shannon's heard I'm going to give him my vintage twin. That's whoops.
Yeah, very good.
Mm.
We occupy this tiny niche on the internet of men over 50 who want to play good guitars with someone who'll teach them. Tiny
Well-
niche of about 3 million people on our planet.
Well, you know, I have a scoop.
Woo.
I have a scoop. I have a building, Guitar Kernel building, because we have the whole building here now.
Yeah,
if you haven't
it's
been
a
down.
Guitar Kernel Corporation.
It's a corporation, PTY Ltd. And here's the scoop. 90%, now I'm not discriminating here, but the reality is most of my customers are elderly gentlemen,
Yeah.
and they have the same story. And the
Yeah.
story goes like this. I'll act it out for you. You know, my wife doesn't know I'm here. And if she finds out,
Yes.
oh boy, am I in big trouble.
Yeah.
Well, you see now, gentlemen, or for yourselves, in fact, we have a beautician on board in the shop. We're the
Yeah.
first guitar shop and beautician combination.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So-
what the young people call a collab.
A collab, I like
It's
that.
a collaboration. It's not, anything like that. So it's like it's the Guitar Kernel feat beautician.
Right,
Feet, full stop. Not a feet beautician. Featuring.
you've already lost
Beautician.
me. Oh, right.
You know,
right,
like on
okay, cool.
all the cool tracks you don't listen to that the young
Right.
people listen to, where it has the music and then featuring an artist.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've-
I'm
you've-
with you now.
yeah.
Okay. So we're featuring a beautician. Now, I won't say the name. Marketing. Michael Ray. Yes. Genius marketing. I won't say the name at the moment, but
Merchandising.
but it's the Hive Beauty.
Yeah.
I will. If you want to check out the Hive Beauty,
Bring it on.
She's here. Come on down, and
All right.
guys and girls. Okay.
All right. Well, I've been to St. Louis. What's the next song? Have I been there?
Well, I think you might have seen these guys. I picked a Hollies tune.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long, cool woman in a black dress.
You-
Okay, the lyrics are kind of probably not modern, but man, it's a killer song.
So the Hollies. I am a bit of a Hollies sued.
Yes.
It
Tell me a
wasn't-
Hollies story.
So it was in fact the first band I ever saw, 1975 from memory ish,
Yes,
in a
yes.
small town called New Plymouth, in New
Right,
Zealand,
yes.
in a small venue, which is a beautiful thing, the Brooklyn Bowl.
Yes.
And so it was a lovely stage with a pond in front to discourage the young people from joining them on the stage. Didn't stop them that night.
Yeah.
And I didn't really appreciate the Hollies for what they were. More
Yep.
top 10 hits than the Beatles.
Really?
No kidding.
I didn't
More.
know that fact. That's incredible.
And almost everyone played with them at some stage. So
Wow.
Elton John was keyboards for them at one stage.
Get out of town. I did not know that.
They
I
are.
knew Graham Nash was in the band.
Yes, so Graham
so-
Nash, Crosby, Stills and Nash, they had a bit of a falling out.
Did they?
So he disappeared off to go to California and write music. That was his thing. He was a bit insulted by the fact that
He kind of went nowhere.
They don't. Well, no. Apart from the
No, he did all right.
stratosphere of music, that's for sure. That was the first super band of all time, wasn't it? And look, a tremendous band, really underrated guitar playing. This combination
Yes. Yes.
of guitars.
Right. Wow.
So pretty excited about that. They didn't
There
have
you
a
go.
3-2-5, it was a 3-3-5.
Yes.
And this is a rare song because it doesn't feature their remarkable harmonies, which is
Right.
what they were known for. And what still is in my memory, and goodness knows how old I was then, maybe 11 or so,
Right.
when I was
dear.
11 or 12.
Oh, goodness.
And the harmonies were mind-boggling. This song doesn't have them. This is a very unique song.
Harmonyless.
It's a riff on
It's a
a
tech term.
Creedence Clearwater Revival sound.
Right.
Flopped entirely in the UK.
Did it? Oh, it was a big hit in the US.
It was
read
a
somewhere.
massive hit in the US
Wow.
and a big hit
Flopped in
down
the
under.
UK.
Got to number 2, I
Yes.
think, in Australia and New Zealand.
Yes.
And I'm pretty excited to do this song, but I'm a
Wow.
bit nervous because they were good guitarists.
Oh yes. Well, look. Okay. Well, I'm going to quickly. The little intro bit is a little bit difficult, and the rest of it's not too bad. So we'll have a quick look at that. I'm not going to dwell on it forever, but I do
Yeah.
get lots of people writing in during the week and sharing amazing tales of British pop rock and
Yeah.
whatnot. And a gentleman I think it's Michael Webb. I think so. Sent me a picture. He said, "Oh, I've got an old casino. I think it was a casino."
Yeah.
And here I am in my band with Rod Stewart.
Sure.
But a very young Rod Stewart, like
The Faces era.
like JB's age.
Oh,
no,
like
no,
way
we're going
pre-Faces,
Yeah,
so
16-year-old.
the 1943.
It was a pre-war Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. This is "Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress" by the Hollies. So it has that sort of intro.
Yeah,
right?
that is, I'm not. And this is a very distracting opening chord because it's get it on, bang it gone.
It's the classic shuffle in E
Yeah.
with a little bit extra, which you can play. You can play it up there in the Born to Be Wild position. But
yeah.
look, I'm not going to dwell too much on the intro. If you'd like to see how to play that intro, which
Maybe
I just
you could
played,
do this one as a special video lesson for later.
I might do that. I might
We'll
do
just
it
get
during
on
the
with-
week.
Show me some chords.
Okay, so once you get to the singing part,
Yeah.
it's a shuffle in E, okay? So I'm going to just take one finger,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put it on the second fret,
Also known as the B.
also known as a B note. Excellent, sir. And I'm going to be muting that. I've got a fair bit of reverb on the amp because that's the sound we want, okay? And it's B, C sharp, fourth, and fifth is a D.
Yep.
Now, very similar to Get It On, it's got the G to an A.
Now
Yeah, you
do
can
the
do
proper
that.
chords. Wow.
Looking for the FBI. Now the change, it goes to an A. I don't know the lyrics, so I'm mumbling the melody. B. Just a shuffle.
Oh boy, that's a kernel.
it's a bit of a
kernel level
stretch.
Shuffle, that one.
JC Gaff says that guitar sounds great. It does. It's just a Japanese telly.
I
Then
think
back
it's
to
talking
it.
about my guitar, mate.
Oh. Sorry. Whoops. I mean, you mean the nice vintage one.
Yeah.
And then the chorus, "Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress,"
Yeah.
it's an A. She was a long cool woman. G.
Back to a B.
So back to the E. So it's A, G, E, and he does that again.
Lots of shuffles on this
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, lots of shuffles, and then the only other so it's mainly a shuffle in E
Yeah.
with a G, A,
That's great.
okay, and then the chorus. Oh, you've got a little interim before the chorus, which is A. B. A. And then it's A, G, E. And the intro part is
It's one of the great intros.
that middle section, which is just a hammering of the E. I think he might be a finger picker actually. But I'm just going to play with a pick. So I'm hammering with the E. And then it's a hammer on the B, fifth string, second fret. Open D, open fourth, and then hammer again. Open G. So he just repeats it.
Yeah, I hear it.
And that's the intro, and he just repeats that.
That's a beautiful intro.
Should we do it?
We should do it. You do the intro. I'll do the chordsy bits. I'll catch you
try
up.
and do the. I've got to hit play and J.C. Gaff will go with both guitars. I love that. I
Yeah,
like that.
precisely. We are the Hollies.
We are the Hollies. Here we go.
Pull the curtain down, pull the curtain back up again. We are the Hollies.
It's the same. It's the original singer on that track.
It
I
is,
think.
yeah,
Is it
not
right?
the Swedish guy.
Right. Oh, Swedish guy. Oh,
Swedish
no.
guy turns up later, reputedly doesn't understand the English words very well. So
As soon as you add a Swedish guy to your band,
Sweden,
forget it.
he comes from
It's over.
Sweden.
Unless it's Malmsteen.
He's
or
a
something,
long,
but-
cool woman.
Apologies to. Yeah, I think we can imitate Swedish people.
Only because of the Muppets,
And-
mate. The Muppets and the Swedish chef
Yeah.
has given us all
Jürgen Durgen.
Herp and derp.
Up
It
and
is-
up.
Yep.
Sorry. But we can
All
get
my-
away with that. I don't
There
even
goes
think
all my
that's
Swedish
bad.
friends, just
Uh-oh.
going, you idiot Kiwi.
Here we go.
Saturday night I was downtown.
G.
Well,
I.
sitting in an ass for Batman.
G. I. That's it.
Good like a boozer on the west side. For the
G.
people who are
I.
doing wrong. Just about a call up the DA man.
G.
When I put the
I.
song.
I shuffle.
Feel about a fire, baby, up on my thighs.
shuffle.
My temperature starting to rise. She was a long, cool woman in a black dress.
G.
With the fine, now beautiful song.
I.
But just so long, I was a bad mess.
G.
That long,
Now that.
and it all.
Shuffle. Great tune.
I saw her head onto the table with a tall and big black hat. Until I said, I hope that you're eating, boy. But I'm telling you, she knows that it's sad. But suddenly we heard the sirens, and everybody started to run. I'm jumping out of doors and tables. Well, I looked
I shuffle.
well, the knee was palm from my left hand.
Oh, sorry.
She was a whole of my
The repeats.
right.
Sorry,
Well, I
folks.
told her, don't get scared 'cause you're gonna be spared. Well, I gotta be forgiven if I wanna spend my living with the wrong woman in a
Hey,
black
shuffle.
dress.
G.
Just a fine, now beautiful
Hey.
song. Well, but
Hey.
just one look, I was a bad mess.
G.
Was a wrong woman at it all.
Just sit
At it all.
on. Hey.
Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on.
Wow.
My goodness.
What I'm delighted about that is A, it's a brilliant song. B,
Yes.
love the Hollies and a big part of
Yes.
my musical life. And C, they're making so much money from royalties on television adverts from that song.
Oh, right. Yes,
that
that's true.
their retirement absolutely
There you
paid
go.
for. They don't. I mean, so other interesting factoids about the Hollies formed in just the year of my birth, 1963.
Yes.
So-
They've been around.
so they
They're
are-
Beatles era.
I think with the Stones competing to be the longest lasting rock band in history.
They're still going. Even
Still
now.
touring.
Wow. There you
And
go.
one of them died of cancer, sadly, in the
Oh.
early 2000s, but found a replacement and away they go. So
Incredible.
bless the Hollies, and that is
There you
one of
are.
my favourites.
There you are. It's just a slight. I mean, there was a slight adjustment on the verse there, but it's still going E, G, A.
Yeah,
It
no,
just kind of it gets a bit.
That was the
tricky there.
clever bit. So that's 1972 precisely. 72, 72.
How about that?
And
There you
how
are.
much did the Hollies love New Zealand? They recorded Hollies live.
Oh, hang on.
The album.
Oh, did you hear that?
I did.
The Gremlins. It's a Gremlin time.
The
It comes
Gremlins
and
Band.
goes.
It does. Hollies live, the album,
In New Zealand.
in the Christchurch Town Hall.
Wow.
That's how much they loved it.
What year was that?
1975 or must have been the tour I saw.
Wow.
When they landed in Christchurch, they recorded the album with that track on it live.
That's unbelievable.
Factoids, mate. It's just
Wow. Nigel, that's
New Zealand.
unbelievable.
New
That's-
Zealand.
When I watch Rock Quiz and Brian Nankervis has all the facts, and I think, well, that's impressive. But then there's Sir Nigel. It's a different level. It's a different level here.
As
That's
we've
why
discussed
people
before,
tune in.
I am a different species. I'm from the Homo trivius genre of human beings. Trivial man.
Right. Not
Yep.
that you like other men.
I love trivia.
Okay, good. Well, whatever you want to do, sir.
Nothing wrong
That's
with that.
nothing wrong with anything you'd like to do in your life. So
Yeah,
we
indeed.
have some comments. Les Paul Gibson is on. Like that.
As always. No, this is the first time we haven't actually played a Les Paul. But it's
There
all
we
right,
go.
Les Paul. It's your cousin, the
Lon Telly Drilling.
335.
Bob Tullett, great song.
Yeah, the telly was sounding good in that song I had. I don't know if they could hear it, but my goodness, I could hear the twang,
It's
man.
popping along. How are we going for time, Sir Nigel?
We've
Do you
got
have a
time for
watch
one
there?
more. It's 8 minutes to
Oh
the
my
hour.
God! All right.
Did
So
you have any others in mind?
I've got one in mind. When I was this is how I like to start any intro when I meet someone new.
Yeah.
And
When
they,
I-
like tell me, like a job interview.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Colonel.
Well,
And
when I was in NAM,
when I was in NAM, that's usually number one. And number two is when I was a pimp in the 70s. This is why I'm not great with job interviews. But when
Yeah.
I was a pimp in the 70s,
explains a great deal.
this was my pimp music.
Sure.
Superfly.
and-
It doesn't get more 70s than
like,
Superfly.
Well, and like this has got cred
It does have credit.
This has got
it's like
cred.
big time.
because this with the album, the track that goes with the movie Superfly, which
Yes.
is what this is the soundtrack of.
Yes.
You listen closely. It's the first of the blaxploitation movie genres
Yes.
where the songs are telling it like it is.
Right.
They're not
Yes.
saying be a pimp because it's cool.
Yeah.
And you're down with the hose and whatever the young people talk about these days.
Although that does sound pretty cool.
They're going, you take the drugs, you die. Freddie's dead.
Freddie's dead. Pusher Man.
Yeah.
It's one of the great records of the 70s.
And so brilliant soundtrack. And was it Move It Up? Move It On?
That was not on that soundtrack,
Not
but
on
that's a big hit. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was similar era, I think. Someone can chime in with that, but I don't think it was on that album.
Right, because it's
You've got
interesting because
Superfly, Pusher Man, and
so the
Just
love fish, that famous
Love Fish,
your
yes.
assistant,
I saw a picture of their gig, and that was jammed.
that was wild.
I'm going to make a wild prediction. Next big Australian band, the Love Fish.
The love fish, they can
There you
turn
go.
up. They get 250 kids turn up to a gig.
They're kids. And it's 250
they're
kids
doing better than
turning
I
up to
am.
like their fourth show or something. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, it's remarkable. Anyway, they play "Moving It Up" is their
Right.
single adapted cover. They play. That's
Right.
it. It's their opening song,
Right.
and it's huge.
Wow. Wow.
The kids love it.
That is it. That is
So
it's a great
let's
song.
get down with what the kids are loving. And,
Let's do
and
it.
Play this song.
Okay, so
Again,
we've
I'm
got,
nervous because it's got complex rhythms and
It's got
clever
funky
stuff.
rhythm. It does have funky rhythm. What we can do is you can play it. Essentially, it's all around E. Here's an E that I prepared earlier. Okay. All right. So what we can do is you can play an E like this.
Yeah, it's good.
Power
It's
chord.
nice,
And I'm going to put
easy.
my pinky here. Now, if you can't get that, you can just play an A power type A looking thing.
Oh, there's a weird
And-
continuity between the last two songs.
That's it. Okay. That's it.
God. There are people turning in their graves as we speak at my capacity to play funk.
Yeah, funk is, everyone thinks it's easy. It's not. Playing funk is not easy, especially
No, okay. So
for us.
let's keep going with the song.
Okay,
'cause
so-
we'll get knocked off even if I play the punk funk.
The verse is just a funky. Now you've got to have that. If you're going to do anything, you want that D note over the E, right? So maybe just try this one finger maneuver.
Yeah, let's do simple.
7th fret. Oh, sorry, 9th fret. I lie. Middle finger. That's what you want. Okay,
You take
so
the
the
finger
verse.
off, do that again and show the crowd the magic of your funky ways. I'm not hearing Neil Hawker coming out of my guitar.
Oh,
the
it's
captain
hard
of
to
funk.
hear Neil Hawker coming out of anywhere.
'Cause I
He's
know-
probably
I've
coming
seen
out
it.
of a venue right now.
Well, he played this guitar with you
He
about 10 episodes ago.
He did.
And the guitar sounded funky. So
know.
where's the funk switch, man?
Maybe take the distortione off,
Yeah.
and now let's have
And
a bit of a listen
I
to
think
that.
it's that the funk switches might be in here. Oh, it's
There we
loud
go.
now.
Just knock the. There we go.
That's
That
better.
sounds pretty cool. Okay.
Just the bottom three
so
strings.
it's yep. Yeah, just keep. I'm not even taking it off. I'm just sort of raising and lowering my fingers
Get a
as
bit
I
of
play it.
intonation
Yeah.
on it.
And then it's so once you start singing Superfly, so da 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 da, it's a D to an A,
And vary that.
D major,
Ah.
okay, and then A, and then. And then the change is, I'm just and G A. I'm playing a simplified version, folks, in the
So
interest
ni-
of time.
A nice little box there. Okay. All right, so this is what it proves to the people that this is completely live and that
Yes.
I'm not embarrassed at all to stuff this up. I'm ashamed, but I'm not embarrassed. And
Well, when you're our age, shame doesn't mean anything.
no, exactly. When you've
That's why
had,
we do strange things in the street.
you have children, you've
Don't
got no
care.
dignity left. I can tell
Yeah.
you now the things you've cleaned up. So
My child was running around the Emporium last night, just calling me Peter Rabbit.
okay,
But Peter, where are you, Peter? At the top of her voice.
exactly. You
I'm
just
like,
have.
You got to do it.
It's all
I'm
gone.
Peter Rabbit.
So let's
Okay.
try and not ruin this song.
Now the change.
Yeah. Oh my God. What?
yeah,
That
there's
isn't
a
the change.
Okay, is a C major 7, which you can play like this if you want. You can play a C and take your first finger off, right? Okay.
That's easy, yeah.
And then. And then. That's that Hendrix chord. Give me
Oh,
a
the
Hendrix.
thingy
One more up.
9. The
Yep. The purple haze. What's your first finger? What's your first finger? Put your
What have I done wrong there?
Put your first finger there. Oh,
There.
Yeah, that's it. And then pinky here,
Oh my gosh.
second string. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to do that, just, the one we were doing here?
Yeah.
Just do that. Move
That's
That's
got
it.
The, it's got
So
most
you've
of the
got.
notes
So
in
if you
it.
want a simplified version, C major 7, da, 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 and then trying to get over. So you play that one. Trying to get over, and then you'll be able to follow along for the rest.
All right.
Sweet.
All
Let's
right.
do it. How are we going for time? Oh my goodness, we got to rock.
This genuinely justifies more. We'll have one run through and then we're out.
How
And,
about that? The pressure's on. This is like an orchestra. One run, one rehearsal, and we're doing it.
This is a great guitar for it.
I'll like some comments while the funk is ramping up. So fret 9. Oh, nice, sweet sound. Slide up to that if you want.
This night with the moon shining bright, there's a sick going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna if you lose, then there's no questions asked. The only game you know is do or die. Hard to understand, but a hell of a man. This kid of the slum had a mind, wasn't dumb, but a weakness was shown, 'cause his hustle was wrong. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Ooh, super. You're gonna make your fortune back, but if you lose, well, there's no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game
Major
he
setup.
plays for kids. Hustling times in ghetto streets,
Funky.
trying to get over.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do, yo.
Major setup.
Take all that you can take. With the odds of fate,
Funky.
trying to get over. Trying to get over.
A,
Trying to get
G,
over. Trying to get over.
B.
Superfly. The aim of his role was to move a lot of blow. Ask him his dream, what does it mean? He wouldn't know. Can't be like the rest, it's the most you can guess. But the time's running out and there's no happiness. Ooh, Superfly. You're gonna make your fortune back. But if you lose, there's no questions asked. The only game you know is do or die. Superfly.
I reach for the wah wah. A, G, A, sorry. G, maybe A, maybe something E. Whoa.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I don't think we completely insulted it.
No, I think that was
And
funky.
it teaches the ultimate lesson to a newbie guitarist. You don't have to play all the time
Yes.
for this to be amazing. And it's about when you don't play, and it's about what's in those gaps.
Exactly. You got to pull it back a bit, folks. So
And that's where the gods are, is in the white space.
absolutely. Well, look, thank you so much again. So Nigel,
Can't wait to get back online and watch one of those gods come in this afternoon at 3 today. 3 o'clock.
ladies and gentlemen, at 3 o'clock this afternoon, I've got Shannon Stevenborn. I think I've got his name right this time. I better get it right by 3. He's got a new record coming out. He's got 2 previous records. The guy's like one of the great Australian blues and rock guitar players. It's unbelievable. So, so tune in. We're going to ask Shannon all about it. We might play along to a song, or we might just listen to something. I don't even know. He likes hot chocolate, so I know we're going to drink a hot chocolate together.
I was going to say you might get some more funk.
We're going to do hot chocolate songs. Why not?
Hey,
we'll do
look.
whatever he wants. I don't care.
And that's
he can
so
do-
it's farewell
he can
from the
have
1970s and
Ciao from the 70s. We might be back and do some cheesy 70s. I don't know. We'll do something. Thanks for
knows?
tuning in, guys.
ciao. See you everyone.
Bye,
Have
everyone.
a great weekend.
Oh, I like Bob Tollett's comment, and then we're out. Ciao.